All right, hey guys, OFD checking in here on a Sunday, and today we're going to be taking a look at a watch from Sangamon Watch Company. This watch came to me by way of the Watch Reviewers, a group on Instagram and Facebook, and also I think there's their YouTube channel out there. But basically, a bunch of YouTubers: Andrew at My Watch Addiction, Ivan over at Watch Me Unboxing, Watches with a Woman, Watchin channel, the Watch Lounge, a whole bunch of different channels get together and kind of help promote these small micro brand watches. So this watch came to me by way of the Watch Reviewers group. I'll leave links down below in the description. So let's go ahead and check this out. Sangamon Watch Company is out of Springfield, Illinois, I do believe. Sangamon is referring to the Sangamon River that I do believe flows through Illinois. So nice packaging this watch comes in. So we'll pull the top box off, set this aside here. Now, this is the impressive part, I think, of their packaging is this internal box here. It's what you're calling, or what you would consider like a, I gotta get it out of here without dropping everything. I've also got a cup of coffee sitting just to the side here. I don't want to spill on myself. But yeah, so it's this piano style finished box, which is really, really high end. Maybe a little too high end for a watch in the price range. This is about a $400 watch. But they are limited to 500 pieces, and so they've done a really nice job with the box. You can see how shiny it is. It's actually picking up my wooden boat poster and one of my guitar heads back there in the background. But let's go ahead and pop the box open and see what you get inside of here now. Go ahead and show you up in the top here. We've got a little bit of paperwork here. I think what this is you got warranty cards and whatnot inside of here. These feel like they're metal. That's kind of been a big thing lately, is making these metal cards. And actually, this one's got the Sangamon logo cut out in it, which is pretty cool. And then inside of here, you are going to get information about the watch. And I do believe that each watch they make comes with this historical paperwork. This watch is from the New Beginnings series from Sangamon Watch, and it's the Lincoln River collection. Like I said, they're only going to make about 500 of these. This is a little story talking about how Abe Lincoln, when he was a young guy, going down the Sangamon River, got his boat stuck on a mill dam. And I guess a lot of people in the area had a good time watching him get it off. But they were also impressed with his ingenuity in getting that done. So you get a cleaning cloth inside of here. Go ahead and set that aside. And here is the watch itself. So go ahead and take a look at it here. Nice looking watch, but I'd definitely consider a dress watch. And this is going to be a bigger dress watch because you got a 42 millimeter case on this, 49 lug tip to lug tip. I do believe we've got a 22 millimeter lug opening, and it's pretty thick, right around 14 millimeters or a little bit more of thickness. You do have a nice domed AR coated sapphire crystal. Now, if you're not a fan of the two-tone models, I'm not a huge fan of them. They do offer this in a full silver or a full polished silver case model, which I think if I was to pick one of these up as a dress watch, that's the one I would go with. But it's a really, really nice and well done watch. Go ahead and get this crown turned so we can check out the movement. This is hacking and hand windable on this watch. In other words, I can wind it right here with the crown. It's not a screw down crown, so I can easily wind it there. And if I pull out the crown on the watch, you guys will see the second hand actually stops there, pushing it into the first position. Let's see, I believe I can do the date. Yep, see, there's your date change there. So easy to do. This is running the Seiko NH35 movement. So a good tried and true movement. You got 24 joules. You've got about 40 hours of power reserve, automatic movement. So it's going to be a watch that once you get it wound up and you're wearing it on your wrist, you can kind of just forget about it. So the casework is done very nicely. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of two-tone watches, but this is really, really nicely done. Polishing on the top. Polishing is done nicely. Polishing along that gold tone bezel there looks good. Polishing on the center links on the bracelet is a nice contrast to the brushing on the silver parts of the links, which looks really nicely done. Good size watch, probably a little big for some people as far as a dress watch goes, but there's a lot of people out there that are really not into the tiny dress watches. And if that's the case with you, if you have a bigger wrist, this might be a really nice option in a men's dress watch. You've got this hidden butterfly clasp in here, which is done really nicely. Good, clean, polished stainless steel hardware. You can tell there is a lot of quality that is going into this watch. This is not just a cheaply built watch. And even at the $399 price point of $400, you appear to be getting quite a bit of watch for your money. Go ahead and show you the case back here, guys, and more of that. This is the engraving of Lincoln going down the river, you can see, in his flatboat there. Pretty neat depiction, laser engraved there on the back. And also on the back, it lets you know this is all 316L stainless steel from the Lincoln's River collection, limited to 500 pieces. I don't know if they're ever do another run of these. Usually when you have micro brand watches and you're building them, you have to build 300 to 500 pieces in a run. So that's probably has something to do with the number of pieces that are being made of this particular watch. So they've got another line coming out soon, the Omaha Beach model, which looks like a really neat looking field watch in tribute to Omaha Beach. The company is founded by two men. One is a younger entrepreneur out of Springfield, Illinois, and he's got the idea to get these started, and he's teamed up with another business partner that seems like he may have some ties in Asia as far as getting these watches made and put together. I think they're all assembled in Springfield, Illinois. I'm not sure of that, to be honest with you, but I know they come out of Springfield, Illinois. So really nice looking watches. Let's pause it, get this watch on my 7-inch wrist, and there's not going to be a loom shot today, guys, because there is absolutely no loom on the watch. All right, so here's the watch on my 7-inch wrist. A little bit big on me right now because the bracelet hasn't been adjusted. I'm not going to adjust it. This is a tour watch. But for me, a little bit big probably for a dress watch, but if you have a bigger than 7-inch wrist, this is probably going to fit you really good. Extremely legible. It's a beautifully done watch, that white dial with these applied indices. You've got that minute and second track there on the outside on the chapter ring, which looks really good. And you got a functional date window there at 3 o'clock. So all around, really nice looking watch from Sangamon Watch Company. So guys, I'll leave links down below in the description where you can find one of these if you're interested. I'll also leave links to the watch reviewers Facebook, Instagram, and channels out there. So all right, guys, you like the video, give me a thumbs up down there at the bottom. And if you've not subscribed to the OFD channel yet, please do. Please do. Thanks, guys.